Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm attorney Rhett Burney, the founder of the law office of Rhett Burney, and I'm here today to talk to you about a topic that can sometimes feel overwhelming and often intensely personal, and that's navigating a family court case. If you're a new client, thank you. We're looking forward to working with you and helping you bring some peace and some stability back into your life. If you're considering hiring our firm, please watch all of this video. Even though I can't give you any legal advice in this video and it doesn't establish the attorney-client relationship, it will help you survive your family court case. So watch it. I think you're going to like it and it will help you. I call this video Steps to Success, Your Guide to Family Court. You may wonder why we've decided to create this video. The answer is simple. We believe in empowering you. We understand that a family court case can be one of the most challenging and stressful experiences in anyone's life. We also realize that the more you know, the more you can manage not only your stress levels and your expectations, but also how much a court case costs you, because they can be very, very costly if they're not handled properly. The aim of this video is to provide clear, accessible insights into the do's and don'ts of a family court case. The do's and don'ts are drawn from our years of experience in the field and what we run into on a daily basis with other clients. Whether you're a client of ours or contemplating becoming one, or just someone seeking guidance, we're committed to helping you. We want you to understand the process better. This isn't just about winning a case. It's about achieving the best possible outcome for you and your loved ones while maintaining your emotional well-being and financial stability. We believe that success is not just about the destination. It's about making the journey as smooth and understandable as possible. We hope that this video will help you and help demystify the process and give you the knowledge and the tools that you need to navigate your case effectively. We'll explore the best practices. We'll explore common pitfalls and provide practical tips to keep your stress levels and your cost as low as possible. So sit back, relax, grab a notepad if you wish, and let's take this journey together, step by step. Welcome to Steps to Success, your guide to the family court. So let's get started. So what does your lawyer want you to know? First of all, they want you to understand phone call and email etiquette. Remember, just because you call us or send us an email doesn't mean we as lawyers are available immediately. We're doing other things such as going to court, taking depositions, or mediations. So leave a message and use your court portal, your My Case portal that we've established in order to send us messages. That way, all the paralegals, all the staff are looking at those messages all day long, and they may be able to help you before we can. Also, remember that we will call you back as soon as we can, but we do prioritize our phone calls. There may be some matters that just need to be dealt with sooner than yours, but we'll get to you, I promise. Also, our paralegals and our client concierge or our receptionists cannot answer legal questions, so don't pressure them too much. They'll get your questions and they'll relay them to us as soon as they can. And if you send us an email, get to the point. Sometimes a phone call is best, but remember, email is supposed to be quick communication, not a book. So emergencies, what is an emergency? We get calls all the time that someone's having an emergency, but here's an emergency. A crime is occurring. An emergency is anything that requires a response in 30 seconds or a life is in danger. If your house is burning, that's an emergency. If you or someone is dying, that's an emergency. Your lawyer does not need to be involved in an emergency. Call 911, not your lawyer. We are not the best option if there truly is an emergency. Now, if you call in to say that there's an emergency, we're going to treat it as an emergency. However, if we find that you call often and everything's an emergency and we figure out it's not, it's going to be like the boy who cried wolf, and we won't get to your questions as soon as we normally would. Also, what is important? What does your lawyer need to know? Well, these things are very important, but they're not emergencies. First, it may be that you or the other side has to or wants to move. That's very important, but it's not something that we need to deal with within 24 hours. Maybe a job loss. Your child may have excessive absences or tardies in school. Important, let us know, but not an emergency. It may be that there is a death in your family. Again, it's important, but it's not an emergency for your case. It may be the other side has said they're not going to follow the court order. Let us know. It's not an emergency, but we do need to know that information. Let's say the other side is late in their child support payments, alimony payments, or picking up the child. That is not an emergency either. It's important. Send us a message through the portal and we will address it. Everything I've mentioned above is important. So the portal is the best way to send that to us. They're not simply emergencies, and our paralegals and our other staff are more equipped to handle those. So do's and don'ts. This is what your lawyer wants you to know. Don't bring your child to an appointment. There are lots of things that we as adults talk about in law firms that kids don't need to be a part of. So don't bring your children. Also, don't come when you're sick. Simply reschedule. We don't want to be sick either. Also, if we ask you to do something in your case, we're asking you because we need it to help your case. Please don't question us as to why. Get started on it, then we'll talk about the why. But I can promise you, we're not going to ask you to do anything that's not necessary or required in your family court case. Please show up on time for appointments. We have a very tight schedule. We don't want to make someone else late. If you have a hearing, be at least 30 minutes early to the hearing. Do not be there right when the hearing starts. They will start without you. Also, all hearings are in person unless we tell you otherwise. And please be respectful to the other side's attorney, the judge, our staff, and yourself. We don't want anyone to act as though they're being disrespectful. Also, don't get advice from your friends or family members. They're not lawyers. They have no idea what's going on in your case. All they will simply do is confuse you. They'll cause animosity between us and you because you think they're telling you what they know, even if they've been through a divorce. Every case is different. Also, don't Google your case. I can promise you Google is wrong. It's wrong a lot and is not taking into consideration all of the information in your case. Ask your lawyer. We can best prepare you for your case. Now, there are certain things that we simply cannot control as your lawyer. We can't control when a court date or mediation is scheduled. We can't control when your hearing is going to be held. We can't control the outcome of your case. We can't control the other side's behavior or what they offer us to settle. We can't control your decisions or behavior. And we can't control what we must prove in your case to be successful. We can't control the facts of your case or how long it will take your case to be resolved. So, understanding all this, please be patient. A family court case is very, very complex. So what can we control? We can control the advice we give you. We can control how we prepare. We can control the requests that we make of you. Also, remember to tell us the truth. If you don't tell us the truth, we can't help you. It will only come back to harm you. Also, we only expect of you what we expect of ourselves. So do the same thing likewise. We also have the My Case system. That's our portal system and milestones. We're the first law firm in South Carolina to use milestones. And what that does is it sends out periodic notices to you as a certain phase in your case changes. So read the information we send to you. It will save you lots of time and money. Your case is very important to us. But remember, just because you don't hear from us doesn't mean that we're not working on your case. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. We have a client case coordinator that will work in your case, and we'll update you about significance events in your case. But if you want more from us or more information from us, please tell us. Otherwise, we're going to do what we think we need to do in order to handle your case properly. Some people want to be part of every discussion we have with the other lawyer. That's really not necessary. You have to trust us. I've been doing this for about 30 years. I know what I'm doing. So please trust the process. One of the most important things that I can tell anyone who's going through a family court case is this: be patient. These cases do not happen overnight. It is not like Amazon where you can order something and it shows up on your step the next day. Just because you can go Google something and it sounds very simple does not mean that it is simple. So you must be patient. And if we ask you to do something, do it quickly and don't lie to us. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's just some of the things that we as attorneys want our clients to know and what other people who are looking at going into a family court case need to know in order to keep your stress levels down and your costs down. So thank you and good luck.